All right, we're live.
All right, folks, try this one again. We had a little bit of technical difficulties before, but we are back. Conrad Cushman from Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. With me today, I have Cameron Matthews. What's going on? And I also have Robert Anderson with me.
What's going on?
Very, very familiar faces to doing the podcast. Hopefully all you guys are able to get in here, see that, and hopefully everything is working fine. If you are in the chat, let me know if there's any issues, problems with anything happening. We kind of have it up just in case there are problems. So you put your hands up. So it looks like things are going good. Real quick, guys, thoughts on Toronto with everything? I just dropped that. Go ahead.
So far, doing all right.
Well, what did you think of Toronto, the arena, the experience, everything else that was going on with it?
Like I previously stated, I thought the atmosphere in the arena was amazing. You felt the energy as soon as you walked in there. It was a great experience for me. It's specifically the arena. Parking horrible. Turning in parking, just the whole parking experience has been horrible in Toronto.
The traffic is just confusing in this town.
Yes.
What about people in the arena?
I have a special message for someone who was sitting in section 120.
Let's just say right in front of us or behind us.
Section 120, row 12, seat 16. You can clap just like this and it'll be fine. You don't have to slap your hands together.
Loud noises. Hopefully you guys are seeing it. Jesus writing finally, you know what? You guys can make sure you leave another like on the video. I apologize about that, but blame the hotel Wi-Fi. Not our fault. All right. Right now we've got my man LL holding it down in the back there. Let's get into the matches, guys. Street Profits versus Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Felt very weird seeing the Street Profits come out first, but I do like when they pass out those little red cups. Shout out to the Red Cup of Doom.
We didn't get our cups.
Yeah, they stopped right before us.
Yeah, row before us out there because we didn't get ours.
Shady.
It's all right.
What did you guys think of this, Ken? You had some thoughts on Montez Ford before?
Yes. Extremely athletic. This is my first time seeing him wrestle. Extremely athletic, has a bunch of bounce to him. Very charismatic. One of the things that I didn't mention before, but I'm going to mention now, he was playing the air guitar as Undisputed Era was coming out. I thought that was hilarious.
I feel like he ripped off a gimmick infringed on my man Kyle O'Reilly, but it is what it is, so be it. Rob, what did you think of this match?
This was a perfect match to start the show out. It was a heat check for the crowd. The crowd was totally into it. Street Profits, and one thing they're known for that athleticism. One thing I took away from them is their crowd control. They get the place hype. They get people ready to watch the show.
I want to say this, LL, feel free to write in the chat. No, it's not me writing, but you can write stuff back to people. Just be, kind. As far as Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, I want to give these guys credit too, because every time they've been in a tag match, no one really says like their match is going to be match of the night, and these guys have went out there and killed it every single time. In this match, there was a nasty spot, a nasty fucking spot. I'm going to say that, to where Bobby Fish got slammed on Kyle O'Reilly's head. Can we please stop fucking up Kyle O'Reilly? Like, that's all that I asked for. The ladder match, he got jacked up, and same thing again tonight. He took a hell of a beating, so shout out to Kyle O'Reilly.
And he's battle tested. He'll be all right.
Dawkins came in with that nice spear.
Two of them.
Man, you know what? This guy reminds me a lot of Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan came into NXT and he was a prize star, someone who was going to be something, and it took him a while to find his footing. I think it took Dawkins even longer to find his footing because he's been around for a long time.
A lot of people say, "Oh, how come he wasn't released yet?" Or "What does he do? He's just a warm body in there."
Those people can kiss ass, because Angelo Dawkins busted his ass. He has found his footing, and this guy, I think, is someone you can't sleep on as well. I know Montez Ford, I believe the same thing as you. Montez Ford is a star. His charisma is out of this world. The dude could be a future WWE champion if and only if WWE don't screw it up. That's just my personal feelings on it. Don't know how you guys feel, but that's just me.
Finish of this match, Dawkins hit 2 spears. Montez Ford come up with the frog splash. Got some height on that too.
Yes. 1, 2, 3. The Street Profits retain. Thank you for making me look bad in my first prediction. 0-1 to start off the night. We transition in to this match.
Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae.
What did you guys think of Io's new look? How she was,
I kind of wish she would have just still kept wearing all black. Kind of like the callback to that Lotus tribe.
I felt like she looked too much like Becky Lynch. LL, do you agree with that a little bit? I know you're behind it. Like the black and yellow, why would you? It's too much when you're trying to like associate.
I thought she had black and green.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a neon yellow.
Yeah, it was like was it neon yellow? It looked like neon green to me.
When I saw it, though, I thought Becky Lynch. So that's I'm like, why would you wear those same colors that she's been wearing?
I guess it's right
The
here.
black kind of was, yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
It was just off. I felt. Candice LeRae, man, I don't know. These are 2 women who I feel like have never gotten their just due, but I think their time is coming once Shayna moves on. So this is a great brawl here. This match started off very slow.
yeah, it was really slow.
Yeah.
And it kind of just came back and things started to make sense afterwards. What did you think, Rob?
Match started out, before the bell rang. Candice LeRae just went right after Io, took her down. We had a couple planches out the ring. Slammed her onto the announce table, which didn't break.
Right.
This was, like I said, you said it started out slow. I thought before the bell rang, we had a hot start.
It was sloppy though too. Like they were off a little bit in the beginning, and then things started to gel towards the end. I saw a lot of people on Twitter praising this match. I don't know if I would give it as high of praise. And I know that I usually give grades to each of these. I'm not going to do that tonight because I feel like we'll be biased towards some of the matches,
Right.
in my opinion, without seeing it on television. So whatever you guys think and say. Cam, any other thoughts on this match before we get to the finish?
To me personally, I thought it was a good match. They did a good job. You felt the fire and fury between them, a lot of back and forth action. Solid match for me.
So I do love the direction that they're going with Io Shirai.
Io Shirai had a weird kind of like tap out. I don't know what to call it. Like she had the arms bent and her legs wrapped around her.
I don't know if it was a verbal submission or she just passed out, but
Yeah, they had to do pass out because she wouldn't let her
Yeah.
pass.
Passed out. Yeah, she
Passed out.
Yeah. So I keep Candice strong, kind of.
I like
what did she call it? She called it the Karafuda lock or something like that?
Oh no, that's
no.
that's Shayna Baszler. I don't know what the hell this is, but she knocked her out. Io Shirai picks up the win in what I thought was a match that started out shaky and turned out to be really good. We see Shayna Baszler afterwards backstage warming up, and what do you know? Matt Riddle comes out of nowhere from the crowd. The original Broberg. I'm just kidding, Bill, don't beat me up. But yeah, we saw some good stuff here. Ken, what do you think of Matt Riddle? You like the bro? would you have hung out with the bro when you played sports?
Yes, he is one of the people who I love this guy. I feel like if he gets the right push, if he gets the right push, I definitely think that he can make it happen.
I think a couple of his extracurricular activities that got you kicked off the sports team. But we're not going to get into that. Matt Riddle comes out. They showed a graphic for the triple threat match for the North American Championship, and he comes out and is like, no, we're not going to do that right now. I got something to say. He calls out Killian Dane. He's like, oh, you think you're so tough? Come out here and fight me right now.
And he said, I'm going to kick your hairy ass. And a funny thing on Twitter with Lance Storm, he said, somebody wrote, how do you know his ass is hairy? And Lance Storm responded to the person, I think it's pretty safe to assume if you watch the product long enough that his ass is pretty hairy. So shout out to Lance Storm. Sorry to hear about your academy closing up, but something good's probably happening soon, so I look forward to hearing about that. Killian Dane destroys in this round. Go ahead and take it away.
I went back and forth for a minute.
Yeah.
Referees tried to break it up. We got let's go fight chance going. Security came out to try to separate them again.
Took some great bump security.
Yeah, we need some new security.
Indie wrestlers getting that ass whooped. Who was it? Matt Riddle took out 4 guards.
Yep.
Killian Dane took out 4 guards.
Yeah, crossbody.
Eventually, which leads to Matt Riddle locking in a rear naked chokehold. on a standing Killian Day. He was trying to get him off. He knocked him into the LED boards a couple times. He gets back on him again. Rear naked chokehold. This time, Killian Day decides, I'm going to jump off the stage with this dude. I'm just going to squash this motherfucker.
And Killian Day takes him and a lowly security person with him in a black
Who
shirt.
grabbed the security guard?
Killian Day. Killian Day just
grabbed him on the way over, and they both fell into it.
Unnecessary violence.
It was a good one. I'm just taking a look at the chat here. We got a shout out to Original Biggie, Derek Shelton, King 1993. What's good, bro? Jesus De Leon. Sean Harrington is in here talking about, he reminds me of D'Lo Brown. Their finishers are D'Lo Brown's finishers for the Street Profits. I didn't notice that you said that till just now. Derek, my man Cam, looking like Evan Williams. Jared Simmons, what's up, brother? We got a lot of people in here talking. Sean Harrington said he hates Matt Riddle. He's a POS. We'll have to figure out what that is. Come on, bro. You get him. But you know what? Matt Riddle's a different guy. It's an acquired taste, because at first I wondered about him too.
I don't know. Matt Riddle coming in, I was a huge fan of his in PWG with his wars against Keith Lee.
Man, I loved his Evolve matches.
Oh, you know what match we forgot?
Wait, nope.
Oh, yeah, hold your horses.
Hold your horses. That's right.
We're getting into this. Ringside afterwards, we saw someone sitting there. It took me a second to realize who it was. It's Evolve's Velveteen Dream versus Pete Dunne versus Roderick Strong.
Let's talk about Velveteen's entrance first.
Dude, shout out to my man, Philip Timms from XGW. Once he heard that mounting music, I know he was marking out. He was excited. And Phil...
Stream fell out.
Oh, did it drop a frame?
No, there's...
It's still going.
They just said the stream's gone.
Huh?
Someone said the stream's gone again.
Wi-Fi must up in Canada. Stream gone again. What happened? Lost stream. What happened?
Uh-oh.
Goddamn.
It looks like we're going, though, right?
No,
Yeah, they said we are back.
Okay. It says we're back on?
That's weird.
All right, so it must have stopped. Whatever. We're going to keep rolling with this. So, Velveteen Dream comes out. He's got the mounting entrance, and it turns into this Toronto Raptors dancing Velveteen Dream. Cam, how would you describe it? I know you've got the 6 and the wolves in your corner, so tell me what it's about, man.
I thought that the whole them incorporating Toronto thing was pretty dope. Like they had the wrestling side of it, but the Toronto dance side of it, and then putting it all together for Velveteen to come out. I think that the whole ensemble was done very well.
It started a meeting We the North chant. I'm a Celtics fan, so fuck out of here with all that.
Timberwolves. Don't disrespect Carl Anthony to my boys. But we get into this. Roderick Strong got a pretty good reaction to it. Roderick Strong, the Messiah of the Backbreakers, is someone who deserves a little bit more than he gets. But he's an excellent wrestler, and I kind of feel for him. And then Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne was in here to ensure this match would go from good to great, in my opinion.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't think there was a problem with any. If you put any of these 3 into a one-on-one situation, I think it'd be a great match still. That's just me.
Right.
So this triple threat match, anything that stood out to you, Rob, in this match?
Just Dream's mannerisms, man. He's another one that just plays to the crowd. He can get him hook, line, and sinker. Roderick Strong. First thing with Roderick, man.
Ooh.
Heel turn was the best thing that could have happened to him because he was charismaless, going nowhere, fast.
Yeah, he was bound to be on 205 Live, I felt, if he didn't make that move. And I'm glad to see Roderick Strong did make that move because it was the best thing for him.
Showcase his vicious side in this match.
And you know what? The best thing is with Pete Dunne, nothing hurts Pete Dunne because he was champion for nearly 2 years in NXT UK, and he absolutely deserved that title. This match is just a good damn wrestling match. You're going to see a lot of crazy action, back and forth, finger splitting. I was kind of pissed that Toronto did not know and got quiet for that at all.
I know, we're all sitting there trying to go, shh. What? I don't even know what the hell they were chanting.
NXT, we the North. They were having fun though, so I guess it's better to have the people loud and not doing anything.
One point in this match too, we want to talk about that double Boston Crab.
Yeah, I was about to. That's the point I was about to.
Yeah, right.
And I think Pete Dunne was able to hit his double move on both of them.
Oh, they all hit double moves.
Yeah, they were all beasting that shit. Even when Velveteen Dream picked them both up, you know
Yeah,
he could do something.
Yes, I was surprised by that. I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out to Patrick Clark, man. That dude is good.
Yes, he's came a long way. Long way.
You can tell how invested they are in him as well. He's like their first like homegrown talent down there to take it up.
Right.
And I think the Velveteen Dream is very cocky, which is a good thing right now for him.
So.
And he knows his time is coming, whether it's to be on the main roster or to get the NXT Championship. So I think we'll see him there in no time. But at the end of the night, you thought Roderick Strong was going to be able to possibly get the win here. But after he hits the what's the
backbreaker?
What is it called though? Isn't it called something? Whatever. He does the suplex onto the knees. He goes for the pinfall, and the Velveteen Dream springboards into the ring with a beautiful Macho Man Randy Savage like elbow drop.
That's that purple rainmaker.
The purple rainmaker, yes. But I need you to elbow drop that like button right now, folks. Ooh yeah. So absolutely something that we would love to see happen, but really dope stuff here. Velveteen Dream retains the North American title.
And no one was hurting this defeat either.
I agree.
Looks good.
Everybody looks good in this match.
NXT knows how to make it happen.
Oh, they called that Boston Crab the strongest hold.
The strongest hold. I like that.
I like. Let's get into the NXT Women's Championship match. Mia Yim versus Shayna Baszler. Cam, I want someone from the outside's thoughts on this first, real quick. What did you think of the setup to the match, the video package, everything else?
Video package was good. I liked the video package. I was invested before the match started, but knowing the placement of the match, what was happened before and happened after, I felt like it was like the perfect match, the perfect cool down match. Unfortunately, this was the match where I personally said it goes off. Not saying the match is bad, but
no, you could be honest.
Just being honest.
Honesty is key. I just sent a message to you guys from KC Classic 7 on there. That's usually this guy.
Stream went out again.
They're saying it went out?
Yeah.
Okay, give it a second. Just wait for it.
Sorry, not sorry.
It blacked out, but can you hear me?
Obi-Wan,
I feel like
you're
it's
clutch right now.
It's all good.
Are we back yet?
I did think the show was a little. We're back. Okay, so we're back.
All right.
Like I said, we just wait for it to pop up. Sorry, guys, there's difficulties. Fuck the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Hashtag fuck the Wi-Fi in the comment section down below. Watch the whole video. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Lots of swearing in this one, kids. Hopefully you're in bed. Rob, what did you think of this women's NXT title match? I mean, there's really not a lot to say about this.
I feel like Mia Yim just came out of nowhere in this spot. I was a fan of Mia Yim back when she was in TNA as Jade, and I was a fan of hers in the Mae Young Classic. But
all right, I want to say this the right way without saying the wrong thing. I don't hate Mia Yim. First and foremost, I like Mia Yim as a talent. I'm not invested though. There's nothing for me there to be like, yes, I want to see Mia win this. I get her story, and I love that. But she still feels like a beginning person in NXT. She's just not there yet, and I really want to see something else from her.
I kind of feel like this should have been Bianca Belair's spot.
But no, because if Bianca lost again, that sucks. No. Bianca or Candice LeRae, I feel, are going to have to be one of the people that take the belt from Shayna Baszler at this point. Shayna Baszler's a beast. She won, by the way, if you guys can't tell. Choke out with all the times Mia Yim tried to get out. Mia Yim fought, but guess what? Victim of the tap out. It seems like the last 6 matches that she's had have all been the same, and it just sucks the life out of the arena. And I'm cool with it because Shayna Baszler's a heel, and she's supposed to. And she didn't cheat, so get out. For anybody talking bad about Shayna Baszler.
I don't know if the choke out was different because she did use her legs. I don't know if she usually chokes people out with her arms.
She does, but once the legs are locked, it's over. Like,
okay.
You know, it's a GG.
Nah, I don't want to crap on this match too much, but
no, I thought it was a good match. Yeah,
it was a decent match.
I thought it was good.
I thought the psychology was pretty good. You know, they were telling the story of the arm injury.
Right.
When she had to put the choke in, she only got it in with her left arm.
Right.
She pulled her right arm off twice in order to get out of that.
Shayna Baszler has been built up like a boss, like a final boss in the video game stage. You have to figure out how to defeat this boss. So whoever wins, this is going to be a big victory.
Yeah, it's funny too. Lucas and I during this match we were talking about how much Shayna Baszler has improved. from when she first got in here in the Mae Young Classic up until now. She's one of my favorite talents in the company right now.
And Mia Yim, I think, is going to be on the same route. Just give her time. And I think she'll be.
And also, Shayna has one of the best songs in the company.
Facts. Walter and Tyler Bate are shown ringside after this. Big strong boy, big strong boy. And Walter, the man with the vicious chops that I would never take because I like my nipples. So we cannot have that. We get a video package for Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole. Thing of beauty. I absolutely love this. This was a feud that I didn't know I needed in my life, and it just popped into there. It's a good thing. Let's go to the Johnny Gargano hater, Robert, first.
I don't hate Johnny Gargano, but I hate Johnny Gargano. Like, he's one of my favorite wrestlers in the company, but I can't stand him. I can't explain it.
I like both guys, but Johnny Gargano was just someone I'm so invested in because of all those matches with Ciampa. Cam, what do you think of both competitors?
Man, this was a really good match to me. Johnny Everything, I'm gonna call him.
Johnny
Everything. I know he goes by Johnny Baszler.
I'm sorry, I gotta say something in the chat real quick. Somebody said, I hope that Dakota Kai comes back. Dakota Kai would be a good person to be Shayna Baszler too. I forgot about that story. My director here forgot to remind me of that. What are you doing, man?
What are you talking about?
What are you doing?
What are we supposed to do?
I was taking all the blame for getting the lights on tonight.
Oh yeah, and another problem.
Yeah.
Mini rant before we get to the main event. This motherfucker right here forgot the laptop that we're supposed to be using. Rant over because he said that. Let's get back into the main event here. This is an absolutely beautiful match. These guys put on what I think is WWE's best match. Is this their best match now? Is this match of the year? I think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's WWE's match of the year, Mike.
So far.
Yeah,
I don't know. We got Dolph and Goldberg tomorrow.
Maybe.
Get out. Get out right now. This match was amazing. The first fall was a straight up one-on-one match.
Yes.
They told the excellent story. The kickouts, bro. Jim Cornette's probably having a coronary because of everything these guys kick. I was too. I'm like, come on, bro. Someone's dead after that. Double onions. No, but I just, dude, what is happening with everything going on in this? Rob, go to the finish of that one.
Johnny Gargano's freaking Iron Man.
Shout out to the Wolverine attire he wore too.
Yes,
Better like X-Men.
First fall ended, I would say, what was it, 10 minutes into that one. Adam Cole introduced a chair to the ring, was going to use it. Referee knocked it out. Adam Cole kicks him right square in the balls. Balls of steel. He kicks out of that.
Balls
We got a balls of steel chant going.
And somebody behind us mentioned, I've heard some things about Candice that I want to bring up. I was like, come on, bro. And
Leave that blonde girl alone.
yeah, I think they were talking shit just because they knew I was a Gargano fan.
So after that, Johnny Gargano gets the chair. He thinks about it for a second. He decides to just wallop Adam Cole. Gets DQ. Adam Cole's up 1-0 right now.
Yes. And then afterwards, the next fall's a street fight. So you got the chair in your hand. Beat the shit out of the guy with the chair. It's all in the story, folks. They go back and forth in this. You get everything you would expect. They fight in the crowd. They were actually right in front of us, which was probably one of the coolest things I got to see. Johnny Gargano's on top, and he jumped down right in front of all of us. Yeah.
Johnny beat the shit out of him in this one.
Yes, he did. He really did.
Obi-Wan, shout out to you. He says, so the Canadian Destroyer is just a basic move. Basically. Sean Harrington, I did see your comment about the women's match. So we get into this, they get back into the ring, and we end up seeing Johnny Gargano pick up the win. Cam, you remember how he picked up the win? Gargano escaped?
Oh, yeah. With the submission, yes. Yeah. One thing I did like about this match is how they changed the pace. They really showed the versatility in all three areas. I definitely had that match.
You did bring that up in the card. I thought that was really dope. And so, Robert, what was the big reveal from William Regal? What was the third fall going to be?
So when we walked into the arena, I actually spoiled this for myself, but they had a cage above the ring that was tapered off. You can see some stuff that was like kind of on it. It kind of looked like some weapons, but you couldn't really tell.
From our side, we can see that brown sack
Yeah.
not appropriate at all what I said. If you like it, click the like button. I don't know what to tell you. So you see like this brown sack that's just sitting there, and eventually it comes down, and the cage basically is the Ambrose Asylum, but it looks much better. Yes. Steel chairs, tables, kendo sticks, sledgehammers, ladders.
Barbed wire on the top.
Barbed wire on the
from
top,
coming
yeah.
in.
A big ass platform for no reason. Oh, what are we doing with that? Barbed wire on top of the cage. I saw some really good fire extinguishers.
Yes,
All the shit
yes.
was used too, including the sledgehammer for Papa H.
And they also, before this fall started, they announced that there will be no escape in this one. It's one fall.
I like that. And real quick, shout out to the guy who took the picture with Triple H that said Barry underneath, kind of like the Barack Obama style shirt. Triple H took the picture pointing at it. Great stuff. Show you guys after. Freaking hilarious. This match had everything though. The extinguisher was used well. Through the tables.
Oh yeah, the tables were.
They say streams going in and out.
Who's saying that? Everybody's saying that?
Some people are. Original Big